Hi everyone, my name is Ben, and this is the Adopted Asian American, or whatever it is. I changed the YouTube name, and now I don't even remember, but whatever. Anyways, this these videos that I create are completely for the adoptee Asian Americans and all of those diaspora, those communities and things like that. And it is 100% accessible to everybody. And I am not getting paid for this. Anyways, today's video is going to be the first video in my new playlist series called Asians Across America, and it's going to be basically my experience and other Asian American experience in different parts of America, obviously. And yeah, we're gonna get started with New Hampshire because that's where I spent my entire childhood after the age of 7. But anyways, growing up in New Hampshire was both great and also terrible. Terrible because of the fact that I had to basically navigate being an American while also only being able to speak a little bit of Chinese, and everybody knew that I was kind of an outsider. I had no idea what was going on, but I was still young enough where like kids didn't care enough. It wasn't until middle school and high school when they really like started like into the racist jokes and stuff like that. And I've had a few encounters and experiences in New Hampshire where people would call me the C word and where people were really actively hitting on me just because of my race. Otherwise, that's not to say that you can't really find a community for yourself as being an Asian American. There are Asian Americans in New Hampshire, believe it or not. It just so happened to be that the part of New Hampshire I grew up in was just very monoculturally, predominantly white. And that part sucked. And that also hindered my experience, and probably a lot of my hard time making friends was because of the fact that they were white, and because of the fact that they were white American and I was Asian American. And then you throw on top of the adoption aspect as well, and then obviously, yeah, that means I'm gonna have a hard time getting really personal with people. Part two is gonna be more or less about me being aware of being kind of hated upon for my race in New Hampshire, and that really happened during the second part of my childhood or adolescence in New Hampshire. And then we're going to move on to Chicago, which is my college years, which is awesome because diversity, Chicago rocks. But yeah, if you guys like the video and leave a comment, tell me what you think, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.